Today we are going to explain all major Batman villains you don't want to miss out on. From the chaos-loving Joker to the cunning Penguin, Gotham's darkest forces are as unpredictable as they are dangerous. Let's dive into the minds of the criminals who made Gotham the city it is today. Scarecrow. Let's start with Scarecrow, or Dr. Jonathan Crane, who was a respected psychology professor obsessed with fear. After being fired for dangerous experiments, he became a villain, using Gotham as his lab. His weapon of choice is fear toxin, a gas that causes horrifying hallucinations based on people's deepest fears. He spreads it with skull-shaped sprayers, capsules, and even trained birds. Scarecrow manipulates fear, using it to control and terrorize his victims, including Batman. Despite his psychological power, his obsession with fear clouds his judgment, and he's ironically afraid of bats and crows. Ultimately, he's the embodiment of fear, making him one of Batman's most terrifying foes. Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy, originally Dr. Pamela Iley, was transformed into a dangerous eco-terrorist after being betrayed by her professor, Mark Legrand. She became immune to toxins and chemicals and developed the ability to control plants, using them to protect nature at any cost. Ivy uses deadly plants, pheromones, and a lethal kiss to defeat her enemies. Though she appears cold and ruthless, she has a soft spot for Harley Quinn, with whom she shares a unique and sometimes romantic relationship. Her main weakness is being cut off from plants, which drains her power. Ivy is a complex villain, driven by her love for nature and her complicated connection to humanity. The Penguin. The Penguin, or Oswald Cobblepot, is one of Gotham's clever villains. Unlike other villains, he's smart and calculated, always dressed in a tuxedo, top hat, and monocle. Bullied as a child for his appearance, he was nicknamed Penguin and grew up with a love for birds. Using his knowledge of birds and business, he built a criminal empire and runs the Iceberg Lounge as a front for illegal activities. His special umbrellas have hidden gadgets like guns and gas, and he's a master of strategy, manipulation, and negotiation. While he's physically weak and relies on his gadgets, his intelligence and obsession with respectability make him dangerous. The Riddler. The Riddler, or Edward Nygma, is a criminal genius obsessed with puzzles and riddles. Growing up, he was mistreated by his father, which drove him to prove his intelligence to the world. He started as a small-time scam artist before reinventing himself as the Riddler, committing crimes wrapped in riddles. His mind, not physical strength, makes him dangerous, creating traps and puzzles that challenge Batman. He uses gadgets like his question mark cane to deliver shocks and hack systems. Though he works with assistants, he prefers being in control. His biggest flaw is his ego, leaving clues behind that Batman uses to catch him. Ultimately, Riddler seeks to prove he's the smartest, always looking for the next riddle to solve. Mr. Freeze? Mr. Freeze, or Victor Freeze, is a villain who uses cold as his weapon and is driven by greed, revenge, and a thirst for power. Originally a small-time thief, his life changed when a botched escape led him into a cryonics lab where an accident left him unable to survive above freezing temperatures. His body became permanently altered, forcing him to wear a special cryosuit to stay alive. With this suit and his freeze gun, he can freeze anything in seconds. Unlike other versions, he isn't mourning a lost love but is obsessed with diamonds and turning Gotham into an ice kingdom. He's ruthless, doesn't work well with others, and often causes trouble for even heroes like Batman, Superman, and Lex Luthor. The Joker. The Joker is Batman's most famous and unpredictable villain, known for his love of chaos and dark humor. His origin story has several versions, but one popular account shows him as a failed comedian, the Red Hood, who fell into a vat of chemicals during a robbery, which turned his skin white, hair green, and smile into a permanent grin, breaking his mind and creating the Joker. His past is mysterious, with some versions suggesting he was a mob hitman or even 3 different Jokers. The Joker is responsible for some of Batman's darkest moments, including paralyzing Barbara Gordon and killing Jason Todd, and thrives on destruction and chaos. He's a villain who represents unpredictability, always keeping everyone guessing. So which of Batman's villains do you think is the most dangerous, and why? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon for more deep dives into the dark, mysterious world of Gotham.